what happened. She's flying them in now with migrant flights. So we thought, she said, we're going to so they tightened it up a little bit. So the numbers looked a little, but it doesn't count. The migrant flights don't count. So they don't count. So she forgot to tell anybody that they have massive Boeing aircraft flying them in one after another over the border. So she didn't close it. And then they have the apps, right? How about the apps? Where they have an app so that the gangs, the people, the cartels, the heads of them, they can call the app. They call the second most resettled population nobody's ever seen. They call up the app and they ask, where do we drop the illegals? And people are on the other side. And they left that. She actually created an app, a phone system, where they can call up. I mean, she's a criminal. She's a criminal. She really is, if you think about it. So now we inform them that you didn't close up the border because you have hundreds of thousands of people being flown in over the top of the border. No. If they ever did get this, and I don't believe it can happen, I can't, because the American people ultimately get it right, they're smart. But if she ever did, you're going to have hundreds of millions of people coming in here, and you're not going to have any, and they're going to take your house. That woman has a beautiful house over there. I saw it, actually. Enjoy it, because you won't have it long. They will take over your house. Just like Venezuela. Venezuela was a very successful country. 20 years ago, it was a rich, beautiful country. It was taken over. And I used to talk about this. I said, if they don't get it right, you'll have Venezuela on steroids, remember? And that's what you're going to have if you don't vote for Trump. I hate that. But if you vote for Trump, you're going to have one hell of a great country. We're going to build it back and fast. Venezuelan illegals are the number 2 most resettled population, but they do it through their phone app. And on day 1 of this Trump administration, if you take a look at Springfield, Ohio, how about that? They have about 50,000 people. No crime, beautiful community, everything nice, schools, everything nice. They dropped in 32,000 people that are really illegal. They did it in such a way that they could make the case. They said they did it through probation. What's probation? They took them in through probation. So I assume they're like prisoners or something, and therefore they're legal. They brought in 32,000 people into a community of 50, a community that was a nice community. And now if you want to go to the hospital, you can't get in. Your children can't get into school. And what they're doing is looking. The mayor is a very nice man. I mean, I think he's nice. He's trying to be nice. He's looking for interpreters because they don't speak the language of you and everybody in this room. It's a totally different language. So they're looking for interpreters. And he's acting like, yes, we're having a hard time hiring interpreters. This community was hit with 32,000 illegal migrants. They have to go back to where they came from. I'm sorry. Springfield, Ohio.